Wow, what a treat to be here today. I'm Andrew, one of the senior investment managers in the Scotland team. And it's a real joy and privilege for me to welcome you to Glasgow. I'm really keen to hear today how your projects and initiatives have gone, what you've learned from it, and what we can do as a funder to support you in the future.
A commercial background and going into a trust, it was quite frustrating for me to kind of say, you know, we need to make this money work a bit harder. You get funding, but how can we lengthen that process out? So being able to engage with a trustee in the process was brilliant.
The key message that I got from the course was sustainability, and to survive that we need the best practices available. You need vision, you need to understand the money, you need to plan, review, you need to look at the information, and you need a spirited team of trustees and volunteers that want to join you on that journey.
So it's nice to actually be forced, and I really appreciated that. I was grateful for that forced time to sit and speak to other people and realise I'm not alone in this, everybody else has the same problems, and discuss what those solutions might be, and I think that was one of my most invaluable takeaways.
So of course the funding has given us the scope to explore these sort of new talk formats, but as I'm sure we're all aware, the Steps to Sustainability course has sort of far wider applications beyond this, and in sort of shaping the resilience, sustainability and ultimately the success of our organisation.
So Jenny Gilruth came and she stayed 3.5 hours, and Izzy, one of the apprentices at the time, could sing like an angel. And we took Jenny across to the news side, and I got Izzy to sing the Lochte boat song, which is a bit of a lament, and then I asked Jenny for 2.3 million. And she said no.
So we're just absolutely delighted with the response that we've had with the programme, and it's had such a wide cover. And that wouldn't have been possible without the real generous support from the National Lottery Heritage Fund. They have been absolutely fantastic and flexible with the funding, particularly when we had to go, oh, this is all meant to be in the room, what can we do and how can we change it all?
The impact has been huge in that we've thought about things very differently, and rather than taking a funding pot and producing a project that has an end, it will now have a life of its own and be able to continue and be a legacy for the Cabrac community.
Well, it's been enormous. My colleague Sasha Wright has engaged fully with all of the additional programmes and workshops that were on offer. I've gained a great deal from the online communications and meetings with peers in a great range of other organisations.
And so we found that when we were planning and communicating, then the programme gave us a good grounding to do that from. The strategic planning element was really good and really helped our project.
Heritage is already a really critical part of the wider social and economic regeneration of our communities. People value the history and heritage around them. It helps connect them to the place in which they live. It helps connect them to the communities in which they live. My hopes for the future are that the sector is sustained and supported through a wide range of, whether it's volunteer support, people given the skills on community organisations and boards, and that there's funding available to help them achieve their potential.